Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flights, but she shakes the beat. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flights, but she shakes the beat. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle a flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean in the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean in the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk. How the hell are you? Well, I'm hanging on by a thread if you want to know the truth. No, I'm just kidding. We're just gonna do a gossip stream this morning. You cannot pay me to go back in the hills today. Okay. If you missed yesterday's live stream, I thought it was just gonna be a nice leisurely stroll in the hills. I don't know why I continue to lie to myself. It never is. So I don't know. At one point, we were at the part where we look at all the mountains together. And in one moment, I was standing there, and then I truly don't know what happened. All I know is one minute I was standing, and the next minute my legs were over my head. Like you guys were staring at my feet for a minute because I fell backwards on an incline. So like I couldn't get myself back up. I don't know. I had to like rock a few times. And then I rolled down a hill, got a rock stuck in my butt. Coco got off the leash twice and like ran as fast as she could through the hills, like at full speed. I've never seen her run so fast in my life. And then you guys got thrown a few times. And then the grand finale was on the way back down, she found a big pile of poo and rolled in it. So I'm staying inside today. You cannot pay me to go out. I will not be seeing the sun at all, except for to let my dogs in the backyard. Anyways, it was a really good workout. I will say that much. I mean, that whole adventure, I don't even remember how long we were live. Like, I just remember being half dead. But anyways, we almost got like 5,000 steps just being on a hike for like an hour and maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know. It was like a short walk, but so long at the same time. Anyways, good morning. We're going to catch up on Foodie Beauty Gossip. I'm okay. I seriously don't know how I felt. Like I was just standing. And then I wasn't anymore. Anyways, but I'm okay. Like I survived. I'm alive. I just hurt. Like I'm all bruised up. The funnest part though, I will say, is when we rolled down the hill together, even though I was getting weeds out of my hair for like 3 hours yesterday, I laughed so fucking hard. It was the most fun I've had in forever. For like 1 minute before the shit hit the fan. I don't know. I felt free. Anyways, good morning, Salon Coco, same, rolled in poo, channeling her inner foodie. I know. I need to take her to therapy for her problems. I don't know what it is with this dog and poop, but like the bigger the poo, the greater time she has. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Let me say hello, and then we will go to Twitter. I don't really remember what I had searched up before this, so it's pretty much going to be a surprise to the both of us. Good morning, Candy. Good morning, Worms. Hello, Ricky Bobby. For the people, how are you and your fancy Mustang doing? Got another busy day at work. Have a good day at work. I bet you have a pep in your step now, though, getting to drive to work in a cool car. Lilith, good morning, gorgeous. I've missed you. Candy, I said hi to you too, right? Hello, beautiful. Is there anybody I'm missing? Andrews, good morning. All right, let me share my screen. Hold on. I think I took screenshots of like a quick summary, maybe, before we just go to like a whole bunch of random tweets. Latest stream, rage baiting. She told a guy not to sit in the disabled section on the train. Hasn't brushed her teeth again. Yelp reviews promote her. Never give salad money. It's okay. We see you, heifer. That was short and sweet. Oh, and people think Salah is setting up a story to fake his own death. I don't know. Something about his water tower being hit, and people think he's lying about it. But I don't think so. I could have swore I've seen in Dara, Syria, places are getting hit. So I don't think he's lying about that, but maybe. I mean, maybe. Not just bruising today. Yes, I look like I got jumped. Like I have so many bruises all over my body. Seriously, I don't know. I'm going to have to cover my arms for a few days because people are going to wonder what's going on at home. Meanwhile, I was just falling while I was standing up, you know? Nobody needs to worry about me. Nicole, I don't know. I believe it because I've seen some carnage in Syria falling out debris from the sky. Same. Sorry, I had to cough. I'm having a vaping day. I am. I deserve it, okay? At one point in my life, I used to drown my pains with alcohol. Let me smoke a little weed to help my back. Anyways, can you guys see my screen? I hope so. I really don't like it when you guys go to the right, but yet here we are. I think I'm just, can I fix this? Ooh. Hold on. I don't want it to be on this side, egghead. It throws me off. Okay, hold on. Just bear with me for a minute. Oh no. Now I think I have me up twice. Oh shit. Well, I'm just going to have to deal with it, okay? I'm just going to have to deal with it. Whatever. Oh wait. Haha. Look at me figuring out how to do shit. Okay, you guys can see everything. Get arnica gel. I use it religiously. Okay, will you please remind? Well, actually, hold on. I'll just take a screenshot of my chat really fast. I feel bad. I'm always like, will you remind me? Okay. Arnica gel. I'm going to try it. I'm going to be laying on the heating blanket today. I do know that. Like, to be honest, I don't want to make, like, don't feel bad for me. I am going up in these hills to strengthen my bones, okay? So this is just toughening me up. I don't know. I'm also 42, so, like, falls aren't exactly that easy, but, like, I'm okay. Like, I still have to adult today. I still have to raise a human. I still have to take dog's potty, and Coco's still going to try and get a walk in. I still have to do shit, right? But like for at least 3 hours, I'm not moving. I will admit to that. Good morning, Sniper. Is the gel good for back pain or joint pain? Can you imagine that a streamer who knows how to use a computer? Well, you know, trying to learn. I know you weren't shading me. Some days I'm like really on top of it, and other days, I don't know. It's like I forgot. Mrs. Fupa Booty said someone is happy that her husband is holding out hope for his free vacation from his hard life in Syria. She got what she wanted. He now knows to behave if he wants that trip. Yes. Okay. So last time we were live, it was over. She wasn't going to Malaysia. They were just too different. And as far as I know, they're back on again. Okay. I know you guys are all as shocked as I am. My gosh. Enigma said, so she came on Kick, fake crying about what's going on. It's funny how she starts to force herself to cry, but still no tears come. Chantal didn't care about Iran the other day. Now, okay, I don't know if it's Iran or Iran. Everybody says it a different way, okay? I'm just going to say whatever way comes out of my mouth. I feel like when I watched Shahs of Sunset, they said Iran. But I feel like other people say Iran. So I don't know. We're just going to go with whatever comes out of mouth. Anyways, it's funny how she starts to force herself to cry, but still no tears come. Chantal didn't care about it the other day. Now she does. She cries over it, then complains about Salah. It's all staged drama. Not one tear came out. Okay, press 1 if we want to watch her fake tears. Press 2 if you've seen enough of it. I can go either way. For the people you can use for muscle pain, stiffness too. My daughter bruises easily though, so she will appreciate that. Tell her to take iron. I bruise really easy too, so that's like my thing. I need to even say that to myself. Well, to be fair, in my multivitamin I've been taking for like 2 months now, there's iron in it. 1, 2, let's see. All right, let's just do it, you guys. We haven't been live in a minute. Don't worry. I have a lot of things to laugh at too. And I'm going to try to keep all my opinions on current events to myself, just in this moment in time.
I'm just tired of the world. Like, I'm just tired of it. A friggin' elementary school, like 50 children were killed today or during the strike. I'm happy that I hope that asshole Ayatollah Iran leader is gone. That's good because he's awful what he did to Iranian people. But no, I just got here. Teardrop. I don't. It's the best day for you guys. Yeah, Tay. Yeah, I agree. I'm
2
just
days
sorry
ago,
that civilians were killed in the process. I think Trump is using it as a detractor in a way, like starting a war.
bite your tongue, Breezy. Bite it. What I do want to say is that Ayatollah dude, I want to know why his son is married to a woman that shows her stomach and her boobs and everything that the good Lord gave her. But other people have to cover up. I have questions about that. Nat B said, hilarious Foodie is hating on Trump for freeing the Iranian people of the evil Islamic regime, claiming he is in the Epstein files for grape and just wants to deflect from that, which is false, by the way. But didn't her piece of shit husband say he wants to grape women and spit on them? Yes, and he wanted to grape their Bibles as well. But he's a stand-up guy. I mean, you know. Loretta said, yes, indeed. And she said that made her feel even more desired and loved by him because he's never said anything about wanting to do any of those things to her. So that means he thinks she's too good to be treated that way. That's her level of delusion. Make it make sense. No, Trump is doing something that should have been. I agree, Nicole. Blue-eyed Leo said, and he is friends with the guys with the pew-pews and gives them rides, and he knows a way to leave a country that the airport is shut down. Sounds like someone should be checked out. She gets all her info from the PDFs in her chat. You know, I have another question. Foodie has all these opinions on Trump, but I swear it wasn't that long ago. Her mod that was in her chat that was a PDF, we were told we needed to forgive him because he did his time. It's weird what she picks and chooses. It's just, I don't know. Callie Girl said the wheels in her head go round and round. Ali said, and smash their face. Wait, oh. Well, I don't know what this, I'm not reading this anymore. Well, this tweet anyways. Dumb cunt alert. Jen said she's a cunt. She was bragging about how Canada never has mass shootings, when she was raging drunk playing pumped up kicks. What did she have to say when the 18-year-old killed 9 people and injured 27 this year? Nothing. Gun violence is on the rise there. Worry about Canada, not the US. I avoided that topic so hard. I know a lot of people were bringing it up to Foodie, like, look, you were bragging about this and making fun of the US and look what's happening in your backyard. It's scary in general, and nobody should have to worry about it happening anywhere. Like, I didn't want to use it as like a gotcha moment to Foodie because I wish it didn't even fucking happen, right? Doc Remy said, more farting on stream tonight. Very demure, very dainty. Oh, yay.
Oh, discombobulated.
Thank you,
Ready,
Lilith.
set. Oh, discombobulated.
She's disgusting. For the people, Walmart had it. I know you online shop easier to get off that than in stores at times. Someone should send Foodie Beauty a bunch of those sugar-free gummy bears. Bubbles and Cheek said the only political opinions Foodie expresses are from Pete, Sally, or social media posts. She's so intellectual and knowledgeable. Kelly said, so who else isn't surprised that Foodie Beauty is willing to be Salah's hidden side trash that his family will never accept? I still can't get over how she outed that Salah's family does not like her and his sister stopped talking to him because of her. And they said that we don't care what you do anywhere else, just not in Syria. Like, imagine your partner's family hating you and you still choosing to stay and chase the person. Like, I don't know. But you know what's funny? The other day, I think I had mentioned this when I was screen recording her. She was talking about that she only tells her chat what's going on with her and Salah and not her family. And then she stopped herself because she was starting to say, because when they get back, and then she stopped herself. So she knew that this was all for probably money, super chats, views, and also to get Salah's attention. Anytime he doesn't answer her calls or texts fast enough, she goes online and cries about Salah and his family. Look how big she is. I know. Her head looks like it's going to explode, does it not? It's got a big old noggin. Boobalicious said, I'm new to Girl World. I'm not surprised, but why? Is having someone claim her that important? Yes. Holly Go Heavy said, oh, for someone who would ride on flatbed of a truck to sneak into a war-torn country, I am surprised. She will do anything to pay a man to love her. She's in Alaska posted this. Oh my God. That scares me. I really don't like this photo. Does that make you uncomfortable too? I don't know why, and I can't explain it, but it really bothers me. Wookie Lover said she's pathetic and no self-worth, and holy cow, I wasn't watching earlier, just listening. Her face is huge. I wish she ditched the hijab already. She looks awful. It makes her look worse. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. This isn't me coming for anybody else. I'm talking about this on Chantel. She looks like a boob falling out of a bra that's too tight and fits in the wrong places. You know how some people, I don't know, I even wore the wrong bras at one point and like my side boob would come out. Okay. I don't know. I wasn't a bra person. Anyways, I'm slowly but surely getting more bras. I'm happy to announce. Anyways, that's what she looks like. A boob falling out of a bra. Coffee Time said it took her forever. Or a ball falling out of boxers. That's more like it. Coffee Time said it took her forever to get rid of Nader. And even then, he left her. Foodie will forever allow herself to be disrespected because she has no self-respect. Nader did the worst of the worst, and she still willingly stayed. She will forever stay with Shitboy. Think about this, okay? Nader gave her what she said. She said that he gave them to her. Now he said she gave them to him. Anyways, 3 STDs that we know of. If we're to believe he gave them to her, he gave her 3. Supposedly, he put cigarettes out on her, forced her to do a sexual act that made her uncomfortable. All these things. And Nader was still the one to leave her. Oh, and he got her hooked on coke and meth for a minute. Anyway, she's never going to leave Salah. Ever. It doesn't matter how many beezers he cheats with. Bubbles and Cheeks said this. She's a pathetic loser, London said. Other something said, and we'll still give money to him, which makes it even more pathetic. Like, he's not good looking. He's got the smallest peen I've ever seen in my life. Like, what is there to lose your mind over? Okay, he's not a stand-up man. He has no job. He woofs at women and threatens to teabag their cross necklace. Like, like, what is there to lose your mind over? Salt and Sass said her level of desperation has no bottom. She'd totally be a side piece to poop-loving, nut-dragging across women's jewelry, jobless, degenerate, just to say she has a man. Getting a shower real fast. Okay, we'll see you soon. I maintained she was hooked on vitamin B. Boobs falling out of a bra. I don't like to look at Foodie Beauty. Well, that's why I changed it. Like, no offense. It's not like balls are the most attractive thing on the planet, I mean, they're okay looking. A boob is beautiful. A ball sack falling out of a boxer short, not so much. Beautiful Regret said, I knew Foodie Beauty. The things we talk about during these streams, friendly reminder, please be 18 or over to listen to these live streams. Don't ever play me on a speaker anywhere where other people can hear. You might think we're talking about puppies and hiking, and then we're talking about ball sacks, okay? So don't ever have me loud for the world to hear unless you're trying to scare people away. Then I totally get that. Okay, Beautiful Regret said, I knew Foodie was all BS last night. 4 more weeks of fighting in the Middle East, and this chick thinks Salah is going to meet her in Malaysia. What an insane world she lives in her head. It really is. It really is. Like, that's not even me exaggerating. It's not bigger than my Geek Bar vape. If you have a vape, stand it up right now, a Geek Bar. I mean, my Geek Bar is short and fat, and Salah's isn't even fat. It's just short and barely there. It kind of looks like a baby carrot. I think Rev is bigger than him. I do. Anyways, Debbie's World said, this is who Chantel Foodie Beauty has let use her for 3.5 years and still is with. This is Salah. Okay, so just FYI, if you're new to the foodie stuff, if you just happen to come across these live streams because you found us hiking, Foodie Beauty's fake husband cheated on her with a beezer named Kbella. And she outed all their messages. Salah woofed at her. He wanted to poop on her. He wanted to sniff her farts. He wanted to do certain things to her for 8 hours. He wanted to grape her Bible. He wanted to do things to her cross necklace. Anyways, this is the guy that Foodie's losing her mind over. And these are the things that he would text Kbella. Every minute, every second, when you go outside your home and walk, your mind will be thinking how to worship me. When you go to the bathroom, you will think that your face on the toilet and I'm going to pee and poo on your face. When you sleep, you will think that you are sleeping under the bed and I am on top of you like the bed, like the king. You are worthless, just my garbage bin. I'm going to spit on your face so much. Isn't he amazing? Salt and Sass said, what a Prince Charming. Let's look at the replies. An egg and a bird. Yes! It's a real medical disorder. Is there such thing as a micropeen? Honest question. Aluminum! Savage said, the more time passes, the more I think Foodie Beauty and Salah are actually perfect for one another. I think, okay, all the farting she does, I think that's their foreplay. Knowing what we know about him, like, I remember a message distinctly that Kbella outed where he asked her, what do her farts smell like ham farts? Do you remember that too? Okay, the more time passes, the more I think Foodie and Salah Refe are actually perfect for one another. They've got to be the two most off-putting and unsexy motherfuckers on the planet. This will forever be horrifying and cringe-inducing. Want the perfect pop? Grab the Discovery Kit today. Movies take you. What is this? I don't know, but the packaging just sold me. What the heck is this? Oh, I thought they were doing something else. This commercial, I mean, or ad, it starts out one way, then you think you're watching something else. Is this not the cutest packaging? I'm not a popcorn person, but I want to be just to, I don't know, this is cute. Here it comes. Wow. Okay, it was meant to look that way. Anyways, sorry. Doesn't take much to distract me. Hello, Lori. Salah is the Chantel of his family. I mean, every family has a black sheep. I was the black sheep for a long time. Now it's my brother-in-law. I say that with love. I say that with love. But like I was the one. Actually, no. He's been in in my family's good graces lately. I do have to say that. But yeah, for the longest time, like I was the embarrassment. I was the one that people just had to like be nice to when they saw me. I was the person not invited places. Boy, how that's changed. Now I can't get rid of my family. Anyways, hello. Salah called himself the king of farts. He did. He did. So all the farting Chantel's been doing lately, she's trying to keep him motivated to go on vacation with her. Okay, so Bada Bingo posted the Chantel cycle. And oh, silly, it's Lily retweeted it and said a big shout out to Bada Bingo B for this fantastic visual of the cycle of Chantopolis. So if you're new, just take a screenshot of this and please revert back to this when you have any questions. We're in a forever cycle, okay? Forever. And not much ever changes. Sometimes the cycles spin a little faster. That's about it. Mania. Chantel is energized. She's ready to tackle life and she wants to support her viewers. Slump. Someone upsets her, so she manipulatively pouts to evoke sympathy for ass pats and super chats. Defiance. Chantel takes her anger out on her viewers. She makes threats about leaving YouTube in whichever country she's in. Metamorphosis. She emerges after a break feeling renewed and determined, which is represented by her new banner name picture. It starts here. Bees pout, rage, rebrand. This is the song that does not end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Oh no, it's going to be stuck in my head. I curse you, worms. Blue-eyed Leo said, before you run your mouth about U.S. politics, educate yourself. I know that's asking a lot of someone that gets their info from PDFs in their chat and TikTok. Keep the U.S. out of your mouth unless you want more karma coming to you. Oh. Hexaglama said several drones have been shot down over Dara, where Salah's family's home is located. The story about the water tank might be true. I think it's true. Press 1 if you think it's true. I think I end up having a screenshot for you. This is insane to me. She was thinner then. Can you imagine your stomach arriving everywhere before you do? That's wild. Well, you'll always know how the weather is ahead of time, I guess. Anyways, she was thinner here in Thailand. Can you imagine? Well, we've seen glimpses of her now, but not really from this angle. I mean, we've seen the angles where her fupas hit her ankles. This woman thinks she's going to go up a million flights of stairs in Malaysia. The Thailand adventure, she was thinner then. That's it. That's the tweet. People were showing pictures of Chantal, like, I don't know, villa days, right? Before Salah and all that. And it's wild seeing her and like looking back and I'm like, wow, she looked thin then. And seeing her now, I can't even believe she's a person. What is going on with her foot? Is that not the longest foot you've ever seen in your life? She's got a Ronald McDonald shoe on. Tap Bobby said, I can't believe she wore all that clothing. Thailand is humid as fuck. Debbie's World said, which is pretty pathetic that she was thinner. Then look at her. She was ginormous. Less than my favorite were the unfiltered photos and videos from Salah's angle. Those were good times. Foodie would only show close-ups of her face, basically, and then upload videos where people would pay her to eat. But all the real angles we would get from Salon, it tended to be when he was mad at her. It would tend to be when he was mad at her or annoyed with her. We would see her in all her glory. Beach ball in a hurry, Salt and Sass said. She does look like one that got away at the beach. Have you ever seen a beach ball going down the beach? That's what she looks like. James said, I'm trying to picture walking with my stomach sitting that far out in front of me, and I can't wrap my head around it. I can't imagine bending over and your stomachs hit your ankles and telling the world everything's fine. Okay. Tim Sykes said, can you give me a side-by-side? Because I think she looked the same then as now. Oh, wow. Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? I want the vacation piece so we can get some amazing shots from Salah. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I don't think he can go on vacation anytime soon. I mean, we'll see what happens if it gets rescheduled. Look how wide she is. I think she's the size of my whole bed. And I thought I had a pretty big bed, but Chantel is like wider than it looks like. I forgot that already. I know, that's crazy. Ah, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Talk me out of. Okay, my mind is telling me that I can't afford to seal today, but tell me that I need to so I don't break a hip or my neck, please, because I see this and I'm like, do I really want to take a day off from hiking? Yes, it can wait till tomorrow. Here, okay, I have to bargain with myself. It's the only way I'll get it out of my head. I seal and bees in the house today, and tomorrow we recap and we hike. By the way, we're ordering a harness that she can't get out of. Sue, I was looking, I don't know if you're listening, Sue. I was looking for your DM and I didn't see it. I don't know if you sent it to Instagram, but I don't have one anymore. I checked Twitter and I didn't see it there. What the hell was that sound? Jesus, she's a giant bowling ball. That's what she looks like. Lord of the Fruit Fly said she wants the touch that will make her thin no matter how much she eats. Sussex Bunyan said, the word thinner hits my pedantic brain and reverberates ceaselessly, perhaps smaller. I don't know if I said any of that right. Perhaps smaller might be more apt, as my mind simply cannot connect the word thin with her in any capacity. Are you hound lover? I don't know. I just had a flashback of this lady, Peggy, who also goes by Hound Lover on YouTube. Anyways, remember when this whole fucking thing was weird? I actually still have the video up on my channel. So it started out, she was trolling me, right? And trying to convince me that she met Salah in Thailand and they had a hookup. And that she cheated on her husband because she was planning on leaving him anyways. Anyways, we knew that it was a troll basically, but it was interesting. Like, it was funny that she went to these lengths, right? I'm not saying this is her. Like, maybe they just happen to have, like, I don't know, a similar looking dog. Anyways, it started off that way, and then I was kind of like playing along, but then somewhat interested too. Like, during the time, I really had nothing else going on but to like entertain a troll, so it didn't really bother me at first. But then she started sending me videos. Like, she was being abused and she was pretending that she was sitting out by her car hiding from her husband. The whole thing got fucking weird, right? Anyways, there's people to this day that think I somehow made it all up. But no, this lady went through extreme lengths, and what started out entertaining became very fucking bizarre. Again, not saying it's this person. I just have flashbacks in my head of things that I remember. And her dog reminded me of it, okay? Anyway, you remember that, Lilith? That whole thing was wild. Like, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. The woman was crazy. Like, she couldn't spell, but she was trying to convince me that she was a pediatrician. Now, I know most doctors, no offense if you're a doctor out there, like you have horrible writing because you're in a hurry, but like most of you know how to spell. Like it's not like you could spell a medication wrong and then like what if they prescribed the wrong thing based on what you're anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. I've never met a doctor who didn't know how to spell. Never. Jet Screamer said she looks unhealthy thin here like Kelly Osbourne. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with Kelly. Well, I have an idea. I have an idea. Also, grief, it'll take a toll on you too. So if you're already struggling and you're also grieving somebody so significant in your life, right? Like you lose your appetite. Think about when you're going through depression or anxiety. Don't you lose your appetite? I know for me, when I get really anxious, like no matter if I want to eat, I just can't. Like, I don't know, like my stomach will tell me I'm hungry, but then the anxiety is like, nope, bitch, you're not going to eat till this goes away. Anyways, that's all under control for the most part. But I'm trying to say, imagine grieving when you're already going through possibly other struggles. Like, I hope she's okay. I hope her mom's okay. I hope uh, they heal in whatever way that looks like and stop losing weight if you can. Dr. Baby Doll, when Foodie was skinty, small, demure, crazy folks everywhere. You know, sometimes it's entertaining though, and I attract all the crazies. Like, I don't know. One day I should put together a compilation of all the weird DMs and emails I get. It might just be a good time. For the most part, I don't acknowledge it because I don't know. Like, I don't want to give those people a moment, but sometimes they're so fucking hilarious or bizarre. It's like the world needs to know about these people. The world just needs to know. Anyways, this was circulating. I still don't know how the fuck to say this small. Don't bother telling me because I'm going to forget anyways. I'm not even going to try. But Foodie's the front page. And somebody on my community tab asked me to show some reviews, so I do have that coming up. They're funny. I'm not encouraging anything at all. I will say I'm glad people who are leaving reviews are now leaving at least 5 stars because I think it's rude to leave a bad review and a 1 star on a troll. It gets rude. Like it damages businesses. You know, don't make a habit of that. But thank you for putting 5 stars. All right. Anyways, this is hilarious. Emery said she really is a danger to those on those roads there. Sometimes she gets what she deserves. It's a majority of photos. Like I think all 10 of them are Foodie. From what I remember, I think it's all her at different angles. Breeze Kelly is on Ozempic and there. Yeah. And I think when I'm not saying this is for everybody. Like, I don't know. There's people in my family who are on it, right? And luckily they're not like struggling with that. But from what I've done my research. Okay. I've looked things up because I was concerned with my mom being on it, obviously, and things like that. People could take it too far, like with anything else in life, right? They could take it too far. So I don't know. I'm not saying like I'm not trying to convince anybody that Sharon and Kelly are the most amazing people. Like, I don't know, there's probably people out there who don't like them. But whatever. Like, there's clearly struggling, right? Like, suffering is not easy. It's not. And especially if people around you are doing the same thing or going through the same thing, like you could tend to kind of enable each other. And this isn't me being mean. Like, I think about me and addiction when I was in relationships where it was just like 2 people who could get loaded together, right? Or 2 people doing bad. I don't know. And it's easy to, especially if you have like family, it's easy to get stuck together. And like, it's probably hard to pull each other out if you're both in the same situation. Again, add grieving on top of that. Like, you know, it's sad. I hope they get better. I hope they do. Emery said she really is a danger to those on the roads there. Sometimes she gets what she deserves. Kelly looks like Roger the alien from American Dad, just saying, please don't come for me. I'm not. Like, I get how some people would find it funny, but like, I saw the most shocking photo of her. I thought it was AI. Legitimately, I thought it was AI, and then I kept seeing it post in more places, and then I even saw on Twitter people were asking Grok, "Is this a real photo?" It was real. Like, I don't know. My heart breaks for her. And then think of it too. Okay, sorry. I know this is like a weird chat when I'm going to go on to make fun of Chantel, but Chantel's a horrible person. Okay. Kelly, her weight was talked about nonstop when she was on the reality TV show, and like everybody called her fat, right? So like it doesn't matter how thin she is right now, like in the mirror she's always going to see somebody much bigger. And like it requires so much therapy, like even rehab to retrain your brain. So it's not easy. Like I hope she gets better. I know I keep saying that, but like as much as I want to be like, oh, she looks awful, like it looks painful. That's what it looks like to me. I thought it was too, Lilith. Yeah. Grief fucks you up, especially on top of it. Seriously, it will. It will. Sammy said, I'm so not into the poo touching, but no lies, no, nor hyperbole were detected in that review. Jessica said, great mall besides the angry woman. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is a review left. Great mall besides the angry woman. I'm sorry, I'm not very good with uncomfortable feelings. And so if we talk about tough things, and I'm like, so anyways, like, just know I take everything seriously. Like, I just don't like to sit and being uncomfortable for very long. Okay. It's my way of coping. All right. Great mom, besides the angry woman on the scooter, I watched her steal an olive from Loblaws. Loblaws? However you say it. She stole an olive for her blood sugar. Is that not the most addict thing you've ever heard of? And I say this as somebody who one time stole alcohol for like a cold or something. I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't. And that was my cure. We justify, we make excuses, and that's it. We lie. Girl World comment said, bah, ha, 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 ha. Holly Go Heavy said, who did this? Oh, here's more. Salah A, thanks to the mall security for doing their best to follow the policies of the mall and addressing the concerns of others' privacy, safety, and experience at the mall. This woman is recklessly riding around on a mobility scooter. She has put others in danger by getting in the flow of traffic on the road, is intentionally live streaming everyone, including children, on multiple platforms, verbally assaulted security officers, even about their genital size, and proceeded to scream slurs outside of this establishment, causing multiple scenes in front of shoppers. Please be mindful of your privacy and safety when shopping at this location. The streamer goes by Foodie Beauty. Chantal Sorrow, and this has made it clear she intends to continue. Look at the reactions. 10 people found it helpful. 7 people thanked Salah. 7 people loved it, and there was one, oh no. Oh no, now I need to go and make little reactions later. I'm going to find everything helpful. Okay? Joyce Gray said, oh my God, I thought this was trolling. It's true. Farrah said, yeah, I had to see it for myself. I thought it might just be based on search history, but nope. CSM said, I despise Fupa Cabra, but she is right about something. Some of her haters truly have no life. Yet you're here replying. Like, I am so done with the pearl clutching and people like, oh, this is too far. This is too much. Da, 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 da. Like, you're sitting and yapping about a super morbidly obese woman who's eating herself to deletion while entertaining PDFs in her chat. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but like, there's so many people are like, oh, this is too much. This is not, it's like, stop acting better than everybody. Anyways, do you guys want to hear a song so we can vape for a moment? Oh, well, too bad, because we got kicked out of it. Why does that always happen? It like kicks me out and then throws me down the page. And I don't understand it. What did I do?
Death at camp, open gates made extra wide. Foodie beauty and Ember, fat fucks already cried. Where's my Snickers? Ember says this literally feels unfair, but I literally smell drive-through in the motherfucking air. Foodie screams with the beef. I am starving, I need Wendy's good grief. Emma whispered, I am literally so weak. I literally need cheeseburgers 10 times a week. Foodie screams, don't talk to me, I have a goddamn leg cramp.
We're starving here at Keemstar's Death Fat Camp.
Out they waddle late at night. These hungry fat bitches are ready to fight. Potato chips hiding in their death fat rolls. Keemstar screamed across Death Fat Park. Give donations and it'll make these bitches ball. Death Fat Camp, Death Fat Camp. Hear us cry. We gained weight, we don't know why. Death Fat Camp, Death Fat Camp. YouTube audience front row seats. Amber and Foodie blames reaction channels for making them eat. Keemstar yelling very fucking loud. No more eating, no fatties allowed. Foodie says fuck you, Keem in her defense. Amber Lynn says YouTube at camp is literally too intense. Amber chomps on full on bites. Amber Lynn literally gained 10 pounds overnight. Morning weighing death fat numbers climb. They gain more weight every fucking time. Keemstar's clipboard shaking in his hand. This ain't going like I fucking planned. Foodie cried, I'm hungry, here's your fucking timestamp. Amber cries, we are literally being tortured at Death Fat Camp. At Death Fat Camp. Amber sneaks and eats in darkness, she said. Death Fat Camp made us literally more goddamn fat. Death Fat Camp. Death Fat Camp. Keemstar yells. They snuck out again for more fucking Taco Bell. Fuck these bitches. Keemstar gives up, he quits.
Subscribe, or you will end up a loser like Keemstar.
Well, good thing I'm subscribed because I don't want to be a loser like Keemstar. Hello, Jennifer. Hey, Sunshine. Hello, Sue. Sue, where did you DM me about the collar or harness? Because I couldn't find it. Anyways, if you missed the live stream from yesterday, you could watch me almost die 6 different times. I know you were there, Sue. Thank you for being there. Coco's been so tired since yesterday. I will say that. If she would come back to me, I'd have no problem with her just running through the hills. Anyways, never forget the wild 12-hour stream and all the truth that came out. Oh, wait, hold on. So remember, Chantel's crying because the law is pressuring her to change. This was from February 28th. And also because Malaysia's weather has 97% humidity. Meredith retweeted it with all these clips. Stacey the Witch is amazing, you guys. I don't know if any of the mods can drop a link. I love every song she puts out, and I think that was my favorite. I do.
Second
I'll
option.
make this bigger. Oh.
Second option. It's a different restaurant.
Yeah, it is a special day. Yeah, like I'll go back to eating healthy tomorrow, I promise. Just the one day, the 12-hour live stream. Eat what we want because they're stressful. I'm joking, they're not stressful. The driving was.
It's okay, Sue.
He knows tomorrow never comes. So we have a compromise. Yeah, I said I would go on.
I don't miss that laugh, do you?
Always have something negative to say. You just always want to start stuff. I'm unwell to go out. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out. Like, I don't want to go outside. I've said a million fucking times. I don't want to go outside. I'm tired of people pushing me to do things. And honestly, I would rather live my life alone and in peace and do what the fuck I want with my life than people harassing me all the time to do shit I don't want to fucking do. If I don't want to go on the goddamn fucking treadmill, I don't want to go. Okay? Like, if I want to be fat and die in 5 years, that's my fucking problem. That's my decision. Why do I have to get offline? Because people are pressuring me to go on the treadmill? You don't make any sense. I don't want to go for a walk right now. It's 1 in the fucking morning. I'm tired. It's hot outside. I don't want to. always have
Me tomorrow when I don't feel like doing everybody's laundry and dishes. Tired of doing what everybody else wants me to do, okay?
something negative to say. You just always want to start stuff. I'm unwell to go
wanna
out.
watch this
I don't want to
again.
go out. I don't want to go out. Like, I don't want to go outside. I've said a million fucking times. I don't want to go outside. I'm tired of people pushing me to do things. And honestly, I would rather live my life alone and in peace and do what the fuck I want with my life than people harassing me all the time to do shit I don't want to fucking do. If I don't want to go on the goddamn fucking treadmill, I don't want to go. Okay? Like,
Have you ever raged about a treadmill? Honestly, please let me know. So not much has
can't
changed.
kiss a lot on stream.
Why?
Why don't people
You're
understand
married.
that? It's not a matter of, like, we can't. Dude, how are we going to travel and vlog if you were like this? I don't know, babe. Probably not a good time to travel and vlog, I guess. I don't know.
Dang.
Maybe I feel like just living my life in peace. Saving to get a nice house in the country and just living in peace. A boring life. If you want to get another travel partner, feel free. You don't have
She wouldn't know what to do out in the country where there's peace. Does an addict know how to just be at peace and just be happy with, the simple things?
to stay with me, babe. You can get another travel partner. I don't care. That's fine. It's up to you. Can't kiss.
All right, let's see what else we have.
And he's like that with me. Okay? So. Babe, did you get my WhatsApp? Just say yes. I'll turn the treadmill on. No, 10.
Did you get my wet sack?
And he's like that with me.
Aaron!
Okay? So. Babe, did you get my WhatsApp?
Oh, what's that?
Just say yes. I'll turn the treadmill on. No, 10 minutes. I can't do 20. Too fat. I can't do 2.7. I'll die. Babe, I can't do a certain speed. It's not my fault.
2.7?
That would be unhealthy for me. 1.9, 10 minutes, take it or leave it. No, I didn't have any treats. And the person donated for treats. It's fraud.
1.9 is barely crawling.
Cake or rewire. Okay, let's just do the damn treadmill. There is actual dust. Let's put a heart. And
Wow. I couldn't message you on Twitter, so I left a comment on your latest Twitter post. God, I'm a boomer. I was sick of all the weird, I was getting all these weird DMs, every single day. They were clearly from bots. But it was the same woman from 100 different accounts. Hey, are you busy right now? Can you? I was getting sick of clearing out all the spam. So then I made it so I think you have to be verified to DM me, but I'll change it or I'll just look at the recent post. Treadmill, oh, fancy coat rack. Now I know what she's talking about. She can't do 1.9 now. She only goes 0.8. She just lets that shit run. Let's see what people are saying. She was such a child during this one. She was always mad in Kuwait. And then telling us how her and Salah are the strongest they've ever been, and his cheating only made them stronger, and we're all just jealous that we don't have what they have. But yet she didn't stop eating and raging. It's all she did. Well, now we know it's because he was cheating on her the whole time. Anyways, let's listen to Chantel cry about Salah pressuring her just because.
I just really
I'm going to speed her up.
don't want to feel like I don't want to go to Malaysia because every day I just feel like all this pressure to change and become someone new just so I can go. And I realize I need so much more help than I thought. I feel like he doesn't understand that I can't just change my mental health and my binge eating disorder overnight. It's not just gonna help with a diet and walking on the fucking treadmill for 20 fucking goddamn minutes. And I don't want that pressure on myself. When I say I want peace in my life, I want it from that too. I left Syria because I for many reasons, and one of them was feeling inadequate as a woman because of all these fucking pressures. And for what? To go to a country that's friggin' 97% humidity that I don't even really want to go to anyways?
Always crying over not wanting to lose weight.
There's pressure to be.
How many times have you heard her say change doesn't happen overnight? It's going to take time. I don't even know. 1,000,000 times maybe I've heard it. And we're always going to start a diet on Monday. We're going to get a 6-pack of abs. We're going to climb Mount Everest. Nothing ever changes except her weight. She gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Good Muslim. There's pressure to be a good woman. There's pressure to be demure, to lose weight, to be this, to be that, to be this, to be that. And I feel like people who really love me and care about me wouldn't put that pressure on me. And if it's just because he doesn't understand what it's like, then maybe he's not the right person to be with. You know?
All because he wants her to walk 20 minutes on the treadmill. It never happens for her. It never will. And what's crazy is like, if you think about all the reaction channels, like everybody's having a glow up or getting healthier. Yaba and Sam stand out to me. Like, I don't know what Charlie's doing, but like, it's not like she wasn't ever glowing before, but she's glowing even more so now, like in every aspect. She must be doing inner and outer work because she's shining from within, right? Anyways, everybody she's called ugly, fat, losers, da 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 da. Everybody's in a good relationship. Everybody, it seems, has a family that could stand them. Everybody's either walking, losing weight, eating better. Like people are trying except for her, but we're the losers, right? I can't think of anybody who's almost got arrested recently other than, well, Chantel and Busy Little Bee. There's that. Be Like Water Baby said, Chantel Marie Soro, aka Foodie Beauty, this is one of the few times I agree with you. Not Franchi, which is French Fried Girl, stole your cat under a false name, lied about where the cat would live, and FFG then criminal. Okay, let's watch this. 60 seconds clipped by Be Like Water Baby.
Person who's supposed to have BBJ is Amy Flowers. She went way too fucking far. And people think this is okay. It's okay to do this to someone else. Steal someone's cat. Fuck off, Mr. Stahl. This isn't about drama. This is real life. You people need an effing life. Okay? Yeah. This is harassment. So you have until tomorrow morning, bitch, to bring me back my cat, or else I'm calling the police. And you will, because I did not give you the cat. You are my stalker. You are my stalker. You have till tomorrow morning. You have till tomorrow morning. You disgusting, depraved human being. Yes, it's my cat, Babs. Fuck you, asshole. Goodbye. I didn't give it to FFG, so what they did is illegal. What they did is fraudulent. Person who's supposed to have BBJ is Amy Flowers.
Think about how much money she'd made over the years. She's even too lazy for liposuction. This was an iconic moment. FFG, you're going to jail. Fast forward to today. FFG's still not in jail. She did lie. It was fraud. But here's the thing. I don't like FFG. I think she's a shitty, terrible person, right? I think she's the devil. But none of this would have happened if Foodie didn't rehome her cat and just have Pete shove the cat out the door. She didn't do her research at all. If she had done her research, she wouldn't have ended up with a fake Amy Flowers, aka FFG, right? So there's that. Kelly said, wow, Foodie's massive. It looks like she ate all night. Her eyes are so glassy. She has an alcoholic's eyes. One thing I will say, it's taken me a long time to be able to like what I see in the mirror. And some days I don't. Some days I do, right? Anyways, I always take a moment to look at how clear my eyes are. Because when I was in addiction, they were always so glossed over and hazy and bloodshot. Anyway, she looks like an alcoholic. Just going to say that. She has the skin of an alcoholic, the nose of an alcoholic, the eyes of an alcoholic. Nobody can convince me she's not drinking too. I said what I said. I think she has many addictions. And when she doesn't want to feel and Salah doesn't answer her calls, I mean, they sell alcohol at Walmart, don't they? She doesn't follow anything else in her religion. We think she's going to follow the no alcohol rule. Dastardly, as she wore a pair of pants on her head. I try not looking into mirrors and ruin my day. I've been there. And some days I'm still there. I don't know. You really have to learn to love yourself. Because at the end of the day, truly, like, all you have is yourself. And you have to live with yourself 24/7. You have to be in your own body. And here's one thing I realized. Like, the things I don't like about myself, I don't know. For the most part, people only either draw attention to it because I've pointed it out about my nose, right? like people don't notice. And for every flaw I have, there's something about me that somebody probably does like, right? Whether it's wavy hair or teeth, whatever. Think about things on you. Like there obviously you were just in a relationship. It did go south, but you were still in a relationship. So somebody was attracted to you for what reason? Is it your height? Is it your smile? Is it your personality? Is it your hair? Is it because you're a good fisher? Like there's something about you that other people like. Anyways, Trusu, she gave her cats away for Salah. Don't hate the face of beauty, Breezy. She is glowing, okay? You know, and I worked hard to glow. I will say any change you want in life, like I didn't like my skin, right? I went through a phase as a teenager where I had really bad acne. And so it scarred some of my skin and left spots. And I've always hated my skin, even though there's no acne anymore. The spots and the scars bothered me. Anyways, like I would start things and not finish them. I would start treatments and then give up after a week. But like with anything that you want to change, whether it's your health, your skin, your weight, your hair, whatever, like you can't just do something for a week and think it's going to work. Like I've noticed since I started taking collagen and biotin, well, it didn't start, but like I've been a year on biotin now. I think like 6 months on collagen. Anyways, I'm starting to see all the benefits now. Like it all takes time. Or like the red light therapy mask. Like, yeah, I got a glow after 3 days, but the spots were still there. I do it damn near every day. Now it's only 6 minutes, so it's safe. But it all takes effort. Like it all takes effort. If Foodie Beauty put an ounce of effort into anything, whether walking more, actually washing her face, brushing her teeth, you know, those things, she would see change. But no, it's okay, Mandy. Hello. 2026 is the year of her glow down. I love that freshly feeling after a good shower. It's so awesome when your hair smells good, you smell good, you feel fresh and clean. I don't know. I don't understand why anybody wouldn't want to shower. Sailor B said foodie. Oh, wait. Hashtag foodie beauty. I swear I could do this to this woman. Girl world, keep your USA hating ass in Canada. We don't want you here. Amen.
I wouldn't want to live anywhere else right now. Like, although Canada's siding with the US on the war, so I don't know. Hopefully we don't get bombed.
Guys can use the mask too, though. I don't know why guys think they can't do skincare or go get manicures or things like that. Like, please do. It's not just for women.
Like, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else, right?
Anyways, nowhere else wants you. You've been kicked out of Kuwait and Syria. You'd be kicked out of the United States of America. I guess just stay in Canada. It seems like the only place nice enough to keep you. Sylvie said, okay, I'm grossed out enough. She talks about not brushing her teeth. She hasn't gone to the dentist in 10 to 15 years. She won't get a mammogram. Doesn't like kissing smokers, yet Salah is a heavy smoker. She never kissed him. She never kissed him. They said, yeah, Salah's a heavy smoker. Make that make sense. Okay, we have some tweet or clips, whatever.
Anyway, my teeth are not as white today. I didn't brush them. And I'm not brushing them, so hate me all you want. I don't care. I forgot, and now I'm not brushing them.
Oh my
So
god.
too bad.
Why
Soft
though?
lips. Oh, yes, yes. Do you remember these like really delicious tasting lip glosses that came in like a metal tube? A green door vlog with Phyllis. Yeah, probably around my birthday. I'm going out stinky breath. Yep.
Why?
Lip smuckers. No, it wasn't.
Lip smuckers?
Big bag.
Weren't they lip smackers?
I had a strawberry soap bar. I know. I hate that too, lurking here. Yeah, the Body Shop.
I'm sorry. I can't get over that she's just not brushing her teeth. Like, why? Remember the Body Shop?
Don't resist, it's futile.
I used to have this vanilla perfume by them that smelled so good, and it came with like this little dropper. I don't know. It was the best smelling thing. I could still smell it in my nose. Did you ever buy that perfume? And then I owned like all the tea tree stuff, the tea tree shampoo, conditioner, face wash. I was big into tea tree for a while.
Blue. Big bag. I do brush my teeth, guys. I
thought
just sometimes
Snickers was
like not
jam,
all
too.
the time. Like like
And that's why your gums are disappearing. You have receding gums. Do you know that?
sometimes I just don't. Today's one of those days. Ugh. If I do brush, it's once a day. There's no way I'm doing twice.
I don't even know what to say. Like,
2 minutes too long.
I think it's the greatest feeling in the world when you brush your teeth and like you could run your finger across them and they squeak. They're so clean.
We are all lazy, but
You're
please
bringing
brush
it
your
back?
teeth. Don't resist, it's futile.
I see the plaque caked on your teeth. You have to smell so bad.
Blue. Big bag. I do brush my teeth, guys. I just sometimes like not all the time. Like
You definitely don't floss. You don't floss. You have no back teeth, by the way.
like sometimes I just don't. Today's one of those days.
Okay.
No, Prunell, I don't. I wouldn't know if I have cavities because I haven't been to a dentist in 15 years. Or maybe 10 years.
You have cavities. You're going to get abscesses in your mouth. I'd bet all of the money, well, not all, because that would be stupid, but I'd bet a good sum of money that you have multiple cavities.
Hello, Trixie.
What's your teeth? I know.
You gotta start wiping. I just have to use a whole bottle of the bidet. I need a pressure hose.
Oh my gosh.
I have one ginormous cavity. It's between my thighs. Oh my god, strawberries. You're gonna be gumming those Philly cheesesteaks. I'm gonna blend them. Can you eat Philly cheesesteak with dentures? I hate kissing smokers. A removable shower head.
Well, this is great. I'm so glad we watched all these clips. I don't know who needs to hear this, but wash your ass today. Please brush your teeth more than one time. Flossing should be like your best friend. Do you want a mouth like Chantel's or Cyrax's? Because they pretty much look the same to me. No, you do not. And go to the dentist. Nobody enjoys going and hearing the drill and the dentist trying to talk to you when your mouth is clearly full. Nobody enjoys it, but we do it because we like to have teeth, right? Bad Seed said, Foodie proclaims she's upset at the Canadian government for supporting the USA in the removal of the Ayatollah, but is happy he has been unalived. You can't have it both ways, Chantal. She said she just doesn't like it that Trump had all this happen. Well, not had all of it happen, but you know what I mean. She didn't like it that Trump was like the face of it because she said that now people are going to see him as good instead of being somebody in the Epstein files. These are her words. Queen Jellybean said, someone should tell Foodie Beauty that she doesn't need rose hip oil or any other oil. She needs soap and a bath. Rubbing skincare products on dirty skin and days-old makeup is crazy work. She will try everything except washing her ass or brushing her teeth. She stands for literally nothing. Sorry, I got nosy and I wanted to look at the replies. Savage said she stands for literally nothing, not even her own health and well-being. Remember when she was going to boycott Starbucks and it lasted a day and then she was at Starbucks like every day for the next 30 days? Funeral B said, to be honest, who cares? I don't care if she has a Canadian citizenship. She could have citizenship from any country. The fact that she doesn't pay her taxes, her opinions automatically do not matter. I can't remember where I heard this, but it was so good. somebody had brought up how Chantal was complaining about the sidewalks not being plowed, but like she doesn't pay taxes. I think it was from Falafel Reacts. I think. Just Beth said she better stop. Anyways, people who don't pay taxes or don't vote, I just feel like they should have all their opinions to themselves and keep them there. Just Beth said she better stop taking donations and return their previously spent money from the US viewers then. Sussex Bunyan said, as a performative Muslim who helped transport ISIS, shouldn't she be heartbroken by his death? And Brielle said she was spewing her fake husband's political rhetoric nonsense, just like she was giving the salute for her paid boyfriend. Yeah, that clip is circulating again, and I don't want to see it. It's gross. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, when Chantal was dating Nader, for whatever reason, she did this salute, if you know what I'm talking about, and she had this evil look on her face when she did it, and then she laughed right after, like it was the funniest thing in the world. Scapegoat said that statement is a window into her critical thinking skills, and it shows. For the record, girl, this is exactly why your entire worldview would fit on the head of a pin. I have been keeping this to myself, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you're mad at people in Girl World for voting for Trump and you support Keemstar, I don't want to hear a word out of you. This isn't to Queen Jellybean or anybody's tweets I've been covering, but I've just seen certain things like people wanting to turn on Fupa Cheese because she voted for Trump. Not because she sent food to Shani and Rev, but because she voted for Trump, yet they watch everything by the LCU or that Amber's on there. Or somebody, anyways, just there's multiple people. So just if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But I have been holding that in, and I just needed to say it and get it out. And boy, do I feel so much better. Nana Spike, anyways, if you have something against people who voted for Trump yet support Keemstar, you don't even stand for your own beliefs. I just want to point that out to you out there. Yes, you. Nana Spike T said, why won't Slaw show Foodie the house she helped rebuild on her dime? My theory, it's got a touch of an actual trad wife, cousin wife. What says you? Okay, so the options are because of cousin wife, extended fam lives there, respecting family wishes. Because of cousin wife. That's what won. I think that's why he can't show it too. Sylvie said, oh wait, we saw all these clips. I don't want to hear her yap about her unbrushed teeth again. Okay, we're just going to mosey on. Well, Chantal spews hate for our President of the United States. The museum was vacant of people because Canadians and Iranians were filling the streets of Montreal yelling, God bless Trump and God bless the U.S. Army. Thank you for pointing that out, dastardly. Sniper said, Foodie Beauty was up at like 4 a.m. her time last night commenting on her comments from her vlog she posted. No wonder she doesn't wake up till 4 p.m. the next day. He can't hide that his kids live there. That's true, too. I know that some very weird clips are coming up, and I didn't watch the whole thing, but I just happened to see it move, and you guys are going to be so weirded out. I can't wait to get to it. Norlin said, so we're back to being high on camera. I didn't know she stopped. I think she was just hiding it a little bit better for a while because I don't think Salah likes it when she's out of her mind. But like her eyes tell me she hasn't stopped getting loaded. Those aren't the eyes of a sober person. And I don't necessarily mean sober from alcohol. I mean what from any substances. Like she's overdoing something. She's medicated on something. Lazy Texican said, I didn't realize how freaking wild the Boyle lore is. Disgusting shit has been going on since 2020. I have never heard of people having so many boils so often. Her and Salah have had like 25. How many boils have you had on your ass out there? Gosh, it's 41 minutes long. Well, if you want to go down the Boyle lore, Hectaglama has a 41-minute video out, and you can hear all about the boils, the soils, the leakages. If it was like 5 minutes, we'd watch it right now, but I don't know if I want to hear 41 minutes of Boyle talk in this moment, okay? Because I know we have Amberlynn coming out of Chantel's fupa coming up. Okay, hold on. Foodie Beauty, you do indeed look fucking stupid.
Meowing, October.
This is from
Do I look
Eyelash.
stupid? Hello.
Goodbye. You look like a martini olive.
Hi, Austin, Chili Chi, Sound of Rain, Scrape, Foodie Fan, Flotilla,
Oh my god.
Trifling. Hey, Aussie girl. Hi, Seas Bees, Beauty Bite, Mood Poisoning. That looks stupid. Just come.
Have you ever had an olive stuffed with garlic? Is that not what she looks like?
Mob, EP, Meowing, October, Aussie girl.
Hi, Cry Tie TV. Hello. Oh gosh. Damn your cuticles.
Love the Sound of Rain. Where did my Z go? I'm not going to the US right now.
Don't your dry fingers cut your nose when you stay up there picking?
Deftones, SD, good afternoon. Hello, girl 1047. I'm just going to say, hey, girl.
Mandy,
Jackie,
yeah.
hi, BG. Hello. You want us some fresh air?
Then why is she coming by you?
Oh, it's your Friday? Oh, TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. Lurking here, Nicole, Mike. Hey, Gab, victim of timeout. It's freezing today. Pinocchio. No, I didn't. Strawberries. Is it good?
Honey, I think her boils are due to hygiene being bad. Well, if you have all those folds and fat and rolls and you're not properly cleaning yourself, I'm not saying if you suffer from that out there, you're not clean. I'm saying Chantel specifically, right? Like she sweats a lot and she doesn't bathe often.
What's these? Look at my. Hello.
Aren't the boils like an accumulation of dead skin and all that anyways? Like she's not exfoliating. Look at her skin.
Oh, I look like the king. That's like something weird. Don't know. Well, I'm going to be getting ready right now. I'm so dry. I need to moisturize everything.
Oh, jeez.
You watch First Amendment videos because of me? I know. I don't watch True North Transparency because he's a racist asshole. Oops, sorry.
Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, Eyelash. Shout out to Eyelash's channel. If you like short to the point videos, like this is perfect for me and my attention span. Oh my gosh, I had the best concert. I just saw Dave got recommended to me. Do you see that? I had the best Dave Matthews concert in the world. Like, I feel like if you start your morning off with Dave Matthews, you cannot have a bad day. You just cannot. Anyways, Mo said Chantel was talking about the shit in the freezer story. Then someone asked if she washed her skid mark sheets, and she said no.
Bet you left it in the freezer. No, I didn't really. I cleaned everything out and I put my skid mark sheets. No, I gotta go put them in the wash right now. Take that to the grave with you.
You're right, Dastardly. I remember hearing a clip where she talked about how she sponsors a child and blah, 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 blah. She's trying to get money out of her audience. Sasa is the child.
Why? Makes interesting story. I have nothing else to talk about.
Have you out there ever shit in a bag and left it in your freezer? And then people seriously had to ask you if you cleaned it up before you moved out. I'm just genuinely curious if that's ever happened to you. You know, if you have no idea what we're talking about, Chantel was like in this apartment for maybe 2 weeks, it seemed like. And she pooped in a trash can, in a bag, and then froze it. And she thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. I know, and the skid marks, for one thing. Ew. She told a story about how she plopped down on her bed or something, and when she got up, she noticed a skid mark. She also shared a story before that about how she sat down on her cat's toy and it went up her butt, and then she had to throw it in the wash because it was so dirty. Anyways, this happened, the skid mark sheets, like, I don't know, what was it, 3 days ago? And she still hasn't washed her sheets? She's nasty. Jasmine said latest stream is just rage baiting. She told a guy not to sit in the disabled section on the train. Hasn't brushed her teeth again. Yelp reviews promote her. Never give solid money. It's okay. We'll see you, heifer. This is where we got our thumbnail from, by the way. This French fry is bigger than Salah. In case you were wondering. Fondue Spiteful Bitch said, my God, couch spread is a thing. You could barely see the couch. It's gone. I mean, she makes a couch look tiny. Love you. Hello, hello. She doesn't clean herself. She is not normal. She belongs in a facility. Honestly, like, despite how people feel about conservatorships, like, there's some people who need them, right? Like, at one point, my family was considering putting me in one. I wouldn't go to therapy. I wouldn't stay sober. I remember my mom spent an arm and a leg on this medication to get me to stop drinking, and I swore I was going to take it. Anyways, hold on. Think about all the time she gets poop on herself. That's not normal. That means she's constantly not clean down there. Wait, I lost my train of thought because I started reading the chat. Oh, fuck my life. It'll come back. Remind me what I was talking about. Well, it'll come back. Fondue Spiteful Bitch said evidence that the water tank was obliterated. I don't think he's faking this. But I do think he's talking to her again, so she'll buy the water tank. Yes, but what I was leading to a point about before the medication. There was something right before that. She did spend an arm and a leg. Oh, conservatorship. So yeah, like, I wouldn't take the medication. Then I signed up for these injections, I think in my ass. And it was supposed to, like, make it so if you drank, you couldn't get drunk. I still drank on those injections. Anyways, I needed, like, my mom was considering putting me one because she kept putting me in sober livings. I would run away from those. I wasn't making any good decisions, right? I kept ending up in jail. Like, no decision I was making was healthy or wise. Anyways, there's some people who need them, right? Like, Foodie Beauty is one of those. She can't make a good decision to save her life. Like, she went and hooked up with the man who gave her STDs again. She's chasing around a man who's romance scamming her. She's eating and eating and eating, knowing she is probably dying. She's losing her mind, losing everything she once had. Like, she's not clean. She doesn't even bathe. She doesn't brush her teeth. Like, she doesn't do everyday basic self-care that the rest of us do, right? Like, do you make your bed in the morning? Do you take a shower? Do you do dishes? Do you do laundry? Chantel throws stuff on the floor. She has no trash can, so the trash just accumulates. Like, she is not mentally sane, is what I'm trying to say. Normal people don't let trash pile up around their home. Normal people don't go 7 days without showering. I mean, we've all been through a bout of depression, right? I'm not talking about if you're depressed right now and it's been 2 days for you. I'm talking it's not normal to go your whole life without bathing, showering, or any of that. I'll check with her. We'll find out for you. What? Breezy, what finally got you to be able to stop drinking? Was it medication? No. Which is funny. Like, I tried all the things before, right? I just had enough one day. I don't know, I was beaten down by life. Like, it's not like easy things were happening to me, right? Like, I had a stroke. I was having seizures. Lost my family, my home, my car, my dog. Like, I don't know, bad things kept happening, right? Like, really bad things. Lost custody of my child for a while. And I just remember I was drinking on a curb one day, and like that whole day, like, I used to roam when I was drinking, right? I just did. I don't know, like, I couldn't sit still. So anyways, I remember, like, I would look at people, like, for maybe, like, I don't know, just looking for empathy, humanity. I don't know what I was looking for, but like nobody would make eye contact with me. Like they were afraid of me. And I don't know. I just remember sitting outside drinking on the curb, and I'm like, everybody's afraid of you. Like, you have nothing going for you in this life. Like, nothing. Like, you've lost everything that you swore mattered to you. And then I remember sitting and thinking, and it was like a voice came through, and it was like, your daughter's going to get a call one day that her mom was found dead in a gutter. And like, that was just the moment that kind of changed everything for me. I don't know. I just realized in that moment I could become part of society again, or I could be the person everybody's afraid of. I could be a mom who fixes things, or I could be the mom who let a 211 take her, you know? So, I don't know. It was that moment. It was like, I think everybody has to have their own experience. Like, I'm telling you, I tried all the injections, the medications, the rehabs, the sober livings, and I truly think everybody needs detox. And like, if you can't stop on your own and you've had no success, rehab is great too. But I'm just saying, I tried all the things, and it was just me being finally fucking done. Like, that was, I don't want to say it was my cure, but I was just finally done. I was just finally done. I don't know, not much worse could possibly happen to me, right? Like, so I don't know if that helps you out there. There are medications that help, but like, I was the person who would find ways to drink on it, right? I don't know, like, that stuff wasn't enough to stop me because I was still finding something in alcohol. But like, there comes a point in time where like drinking isn't even fun anymore. Like, I remember there came a point in time where like I couldn't keep alcohol down, but yet I had to get it in me. And that was like right before, I think I was sitting on the curb, and I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? Anyways, it's painful. I never want to live like that again. It sucks. You're stuck in a vicious cycle. But there is help out there if you're listening. Like, don't think that you could do it on your own. Like, alcohol is so hard to come off of. You could die from quitting cold turkey. So like, detox is amazing, and stay long enough. Stay long enough that, you know, you start to feel better. Everybody has to find what works for them out there. Like, I even did the meetings for a while, but I was finding all the people who just wanted to get loaded too. So like, I don't know. I had to find what works for me. Family, staying busy, praying, animals, getting out in nature. Being grateful is a big part of it. I will say that. Living each day in gratitude for how far I've come, because if I ever forget how far I've come, I might go back to where I was. Anyways, let's continue with Chantal. Hi, Banana. You're beautiful. I'm glad you got the addiction under control. I've been sober 5 years and it was so hard, but yeah, you're just done on your own and you're able to reach out for help. Yeah. I don't know. Everybody has to come to that point where you just don't want to live another day doing what you're doing. Like, I knew whatever tomorrow looked like, it had to be better than what I was dealing with that day. Like, it's not fun when you have to steal shit. I mean, there's some people who get off to it, but like, I reached the point in my addiction. At first, I was able to afford everything, and then I was stealing literal 211s. Like, it was the cheapest beer you can buy at the time. Like, tasted like absolute piss. Gagged every time I drank it, but that's the reality of what my life had become. I was stealing, ending up in jail, always ending up in the ER. Like, I would have really bad DTs, like where I would hallucinate. It was scary. Anyways, I guess I'm saying all this to say change is possible. You truly have to be done. Like, when people force shit on you, it tends to not work, but sometimes there's people like me who don't just like learn from a slap on the wrist, right? Like, really bad things had to happen to me that led up to the point of me wanting to stop. Anyways, the last part, after I sat on the curb forever, like, I did a detox, and I don't know, I never went back. I never went back. It's not to say that the thought doesn't cross my mind. Like, there's times where I'm by the beach and I see couples drinking their Coronas, looking at the sunset, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that. Like, I can't just enjoy a Corona and watch the sunset, right? Like, 1 would lead to 5, that would lead to 10, and then I'd be taking shots, and then 7 days later, I'd be stealing from a 7-Eleven because I'm shaking, about to have a seizure. And then at some point, I would end up back in jail, and my back is too bad, and I don't look good in county jumpsuits, and I don't enjoy being stuck with people who snore or talk in their sleep or are violent. So, I will just stay my happy ass at home. And that's what I do. Yes, 23rd like. Oh, please like the stream. I'm so bad at asking for likes, but I guess I'm supposed to. So if you like the stream, please like it. If you don't like it, that's fine too. Do a thumbs down. It still helps me out in the algorithm. Anyways, let's keep going with the foodie beauty stuff. Sorry, sometimes I start yapping about, I don't know, real life stuff. I think if you had just stumbled across my live stream, right, it would come across like, judge, die, addict, die. But it's like, I speak from experience. Like, when people are constantly enabling you and cushioning your falls and you're being rewarded for your bad behavior, like, you truly have no reason to stop. And like, here's the crazy thing I predict happening with Chantel, and I hope to God I'm wrong. When she's under the influence, distracted, driving on her mobility scooter, doing whatever she's doing, like, something bad is going to happen to somebody else, not her. I can tell by looking at her eyes. This woman isn't sober. Like, think of drunk drivers who get in these horrible accidents and they're just fine, right? But they take the life of somebody else. It's because when you're under the influence, like, you go with it, right? A big reason I survived a fall off a balcony is because I was under the influence. Like, had I had fought the fall, I would have been far worse than having a broken neck, right? Anyways, I think something bad is going to happen to somebody who has to share the road with her. And I hope I'm wrong, and I pray it doesn't. But she's selfish, and she doesn't care. She honestly doesn't care. Being distracted on your phone while walking, bicycling, mobility scootering, or razor scootering, it's just as bad as a DUI. Like, you're fucking distracted. And oftentimes you're going to hurt somebody else. Dear God, I took these GNC women's energy vitamins and I'm about to climb the walls and take off running with my car on top of my head. I hate uppers. Make it stop. Oh my gosh. I would just say go on a cleaning frenzy and then it'll wear off soon. Don't have any caffeine. Try not to focus on it. Because, I don't know, you might give yourself anxiety. Just go with it. Clean. Fucking clean. She should turn signals and stuff to be on the road. She should. Thank you for sharing all this. It's kind of comforting, like a meeting with better. No problem. I share a lot about my life. I've been through it. I'll tell you that much. Like, I've been fucking through it. Fondue Spiteful Bitch said, Foodie got her way again. She got her Canadian fast food again tonight. Still stringing Salah along for the trip, able to get out of exercising, dieting, and accountability, and got away with shitting on Salah and disrespecting his family. Again, unreal. Oh, hell no, said how Foodie picks the guys she dates. Oh, he's walking by a bunch of donkeys. Hold on. Foodie the next hot man. Funny, not interested in beauty, generous, protective. Not interested.
I don't know what it is, but you have got it.
It's true. She always picks the people that can't stand her. Think of Nader and how he talked about her. He legitimately called her a buffalo. And she lost her fucking mind over him. Valium is no vitamin. Thought that was an antidepressant. I need to smoke. That will help. Can you smoke, Nicole? Oh, gosh. Well, don't do too many things, Nicole. I mean, I'm sure you're going to be fine, but I wouldn't just go mixing it all up. I would just smoke weed. Oh, but you already took the other thing. Well, I wish you luck on your adventure. This is going to be a journey. It's going to be a journey. Just now, the vitamins. That's what I was going to say. Like, because if you focus too much on how hyper you are, it can make you anxious. But maybe that's what you needed to kind of calm you down. Okay, well, text me and let me know how you are in like an hour. Oh, silly, it's Lily said, I thought it was ALR and her little minions doing this stuff, not Girl World. At Keemstar, let the pig inside the house and she dragged in the mud. Yeah, I heard Girl World's being blamed for doxing going on in the LCU. But I thought it was outed that Amber and her little friends were doing that. That's not Girl World, that's Amber and her supporters. Keemstar made a post, Girl World members that joined the LCU. Many of you have been great, and we genuinely welcome you here. However, some individuals are not welcome with this kind of behavior. Last night in Bus VC, a woman joined and was soft doxed by multiple people. They looked up and shared her personal Facebook profile in the voice chat. I'm sorry, you employed a man who doxed me at one point, but you're mad at somebody for looking up someone's Facebook? We understand. Is it just me? Like, you can look up anybody's anything these days. Like, unless you stay behind a cartoon, I'm not trying to be rude, but anybody can look you up. And like, info is just out there. Okay, they looked up and shared her personal Facebook profile in the voice chat. We understand this may be common in some Girl World spaces, but in the LCU, we take this extremely seriously. Doxing is dangerous. It creates serious safety risks for everyone in our community and will not be tolerated under any circumstances. As a result, Bus VC is suspended until further notice. I guess I don't find it that big of a deal because, again, he employed a man who talked about my child and lied about her for 2 years straight. Like, he doxed a city I was staying in that nobody knew at one point, but like, we're mad. Keemstar, do you know you're the biggest hypocrite in the world and this is why nobody takes you seriously? And it's not Girl World going around doxing people. Amber does. Ask her how many reaction channels info she got. You're so weird. As a result, Bus VC is suspended until further notice. We expect better from everyone here. Respect boundaries, protect privacy, and keep each other safe. Keep each other safe? Aren't you guys all with like really young women? And there's people sharing around other people's nudes, but like, keep each other safe. Thank you to those who already follow these standards. We appreciate you. If you have any questions or concerns, reach out to Mons. Okay, little gnome. I can't even take him seriously. I can't. It can say suspended forever. I'll care. Keem is a moron. He sweeps so hard for Amber when Amber's the problem. Ripped Pantyhose said, yeah, stop blaming us for your filthy sow. It's not Girl World, Shugao said. It's Amber and her minions. We literally posted the screenshots of her trying to get them to give her a list of names from that Facebook group. He's yapping about Girl World doxing people, but Amber was doing a roll call in her bus voice chat. So people would have to say and show their face and say who they were. Like, it's her. Regina said ALR is known for doxing. How does he not know that by now? Also, what is soft doxing? Oh, Silly said, I'm guessing releasing public available information that's not given consensual by said person. Like, you can find my IG if you really tried, but that's not something I put out there. Mrs. Morris said, is this Amber's plan? Toki said, wait for it. Something really bad will happen when the shit will be lit on legal. Carissa said, is that a new saying? Then the shit will be lit on legal? Carissa said, Keem doesn't know the difference between Girl World and Am babies. Am babies are crazy and dangerous, just like Amber. Thank you, Lilith. He's a clown. Yep. He's a moron in a Bali voice. Tone Knob said, this was the exact moment Foodie Beauty was describing her shit-loving romance scammer's message when she said he loves her so much. What does his face tell you? You think she knows it's all manufactured bullshit designed to separate an idiot from her money? That's what I see. I think she doesn't care what he's doing as long as he fake loves her. And she doesn't have to be alone. Miss Blue said, so Foodie said on live that what she liked Salah in Syria was that he got her crispy chicken and her nightly snacks of chips, ice cream, a block of cheese, and shisha. Romance. Where's your block of cheese out there, Miss Blue? Where's your crispy chicken? Fat Kid Cole said more than a decade later, and Foodie Beauty is still the same foul mess. The only growth in her life is on the scale. I think she's been doing feeder content this whole time. Do you? I think she's been doing it since the beginning. Do you know Teardrop was trauma dumping again? Her oldest daughter's husband, his dad just died 2 hours ago, but she's in Foodie Beauty's chat. Is it just me, or is it always something with Teardrop? Like, somebody's always dying, somebody's always in the ER, her daughter's having her 50th child. Like, it's always some sort of drama. Ripped Pantyhose said, JFC trauma dump, not another family crisis. Raised Octillion said, anyone who married into Teardrop's family better watch their back. That's some Final Destination shit. Do you think she's offing people and sending them to the ER? Do you think she's going to end, like, there's going to be a documentary made about her one day? Like, how do so many people get injured and hurt and delete around her? Like, how normal is that? If everybody in your life is being hurt or going missing or dying, I'm going to wonder what the common denominator is. Like, Eyelash said, oh gosh, I don't even want to know. Let's just play it.
To apply a condom in 60 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
First, check the packaging, the expiry date, and the kite mark. Open the packaging by tearing with your fingers, not your teeth. Be careful with nails and jewelry. Check that the condom is the right way up. The condom should be applied to an erect penis. If the penis is uncircumcised...
Oh my gosh. I don't need to play this anymore. Oh, the things that we come across in this stream. I think I have another weird clip too. Oh yes. It's a few tweets away. Oh my gosh, Nicole! Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Let me see who got them. Lilith, welcome to the Breezy Bunch. Banana Hammock, welcome to the Breezy Bunch. Gypsy, welcome. Arwen Avalon and Otta Stuck. Is that you, Tricky Vicky? Welcome to the Breezy Bunch, you guys. If you heard me read your name, please thank Nicole. We have a members-only Discord if you'd like to join. Thank you, Nicole. I love you. That was so sweet. Debbie's World said, this is Foodie Beauty during the BB days. Still obsessively eating and farting on camera. She was disgusting 9 years ago, and now she's just as disgusting. Why a guy, unless he's using her, would hook up with this thing? I don't know.
I'm trying to be a little quiet because BB's barely getting, it's like 5 in the morning, 5, almost 6 in the morning right now. And I'm just like super hungry. And the hunger woke me up. I'm like, I need to eat something. So I thought I would just do a video for you guys because I'm eating my cheat day.
Is that a Bloody Mary? Oh.
I'm eating my cheat day.
That sounds like a whoopee cushion, doesn't it? Tone said the local migrant community was her hunting ground. She thought she had an advantage over them, but none of them stuck around long. Was it the dirty toilet paper in her butt crack? Guess we'll never know for sure. Buster said, I don't know much about BB, but I'm glad he got away from her. Wonder Mom said, it's always wild for me to remember these days and how we were so sure she had hit rock bottom that day. It's 1,000 times worse now, and we know she will get worse with every day she will spend on this planet. And I kind of love that for her. I mean, she's had more opportunities than some. She's just unwilling to change. So, for the people, thank you for being a member for 20 months. I wonder how many more of these monthly membership milestones we'll have before she goes to the big buffet in the sky. I don't know. How many do you think? You know, she's kind of like a cockroach. She just keeps surviving. Do we think we'll have a year? Well, we'll have longer. Oh, let's keep going. Queen Jellybean said, it sounds like Salad is setting up to fake his own death bees, which in all honesty could be the only way he could get rid of the 400-pound human herpes bump that won't go away. Then he could pretend to be a family member and ask her to pay for a fake burial and gravestone.
Thing he said to me was, things are getting dangerous, and I just want you to know that if anything happens to me, I love you so much, and I'm sorry if I ever hurt you in any way during our relationship. And like, Yeah. So,
He wants her to send him money.
but Syria is not involved right now. But if the Middle East goes into if it's a the last thing he said to me.
She doesn't look very torn up for her love of her life, her soulmate, being in danger. I would be a mess. Didi's Fault said, is he planning to fake his own death? That's a new low, even for Salah. I think he's trying to get more money out of her. I believe his water tank, I was going to say it was injured, whatever the right word is. I believe that happened, but I also know he's a scammer and he's going to nickel and dime her. And he's telling her all the things she wants to hear right now. I'm sorry for ever hurting you. I love you. Hoping she'll send him more money to survive over there. This is terrifying. Was that Rachel that came out of there too? Oh my gosh. Okay. Based on the caption alone.
Where is it?
Jeez.
I did that.
I did that.
This is interesting.
I'm actually starving, so
Good job getting out there.
Whoa! What did Chantel smell like? A bit like blue cheese.
Oh. Well, this was horrific. Hey, Tiger Talks. Oh my God, how over dramatic. My dad did 3 tours of hand-to-hand combat infantry on the front lines. He had a person that carried his bullets for him across the guy's chest. He never acted so dramatic. What a joke. And never did he say that to my mom. He said, hey, Annie, I'm going to go kick some ass. I'll be back. Your dad sounds badass. The green is helping. Good, Nicole. Good, good, good. I want to call her the cockroach because this bitch goes through hell and back and nothing happens to her. Eventually it will, though. Eventually. Kristen said, Foodie Beauty brings back low effort vlogs. Okay, I heard she went to a museum. I think we have clips or at least a summary of it. I'm not really interested in watching it, but I do have to agree with this giant head.
26.
Hold on.
It is freezing out. It's below 0. My scooter, full battery. I got my water just in case here. I am fasting right now for Ramadan.
Oh.
And I got my scooter charger, my purse. I'm ready to go. In the elevator.
I could see that.
Going down to the ground.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm going to the museum part.
Across the road safely. It's very delicious. I get mine with cinnamon sugar.
Okay, there was a giant baby head in the beginning. I'm just going to show it to you guys in a clip in Lori's recap. I don't want to watch her whole vlog. She shows some art. She doesn't understand it. She goes an hour before it closed. The people were rude to her when she asked where the entrance was. That's it. That's all. Okay, there's your summary. Tap Von B said, Dad Challenge Podcast is doing a video on the Beast again. Yippee! Love me some spicy Josh. He has his doggos appearing too. Okay, this is a clip. It's like 3 minutes long from his reaction to Foodie.
She's rude to people around her. She's entitled. She thinks people owe her things. She's just icky. Do you know? Icky. She again, the entitlement is off the charts with this woman. She thinks she can go anywhere, do whatever she wants, and then when she's called out for it legally by like the mall cops, she calls them little dick and I'll kick you in the balls if you come near me and like F you, and like she's just so disrespectful. And she says she represents Islam.
This Foodie is a baby.
She's Muslim or whatever the case may be, which is like no. My brother, actually, you guys don't know a lot about my brother. I'll talk a little about my brother, but he converted to Islam years and years and years and years ago. He's a nice guy, but not this lady. So she's doing it. Not she's really not, is what I'm saying. She did it for content. She converted, which she didn't, but she converted for Salah's parents, I guess. Again, she's not. All I'm saying is it comes down to this. She converted, but she did. She did it all for content. There's nothing this woman won't do to just, instead of getting a damn job, she'll just do this on the internet. And she makes money doing it. I don't know how much she makes on Kick, but there are a bunch of people that pay her to do
I like his background. It makes me very happy.
things. Okay? Including, now, what I've discovered, it was called feederism. And I've got an explainer here of what feederism is, by the way. And just, trigger warning. Ew. Okay? So I said, what is feederism? It's also called feedism or gaining. Okay, it's a subculture within fat fetishism where individuals derive sexual gratification from the act of eating or of feeding others or being fed to promote weight gain. Okay, often focusing on the process of gaining body fat rather than just the end result. So participants typically include feeders who enjoy feeding and encouraging weight gain in others, and feedees or gainers, those who get aroused by being fed and gaining weight. Now, I was fat, and I still am, but I was way fatter than this. Okay, 320, 315 at one point in my life. I was a big boy. Okay, you guys, you've seen my before pictures. A lot of you have. But was there never a moment in my life when I was fat, that fat too, that I felt like this is nice, I feel sexy? I felt like a bag of shit all the time. So I think it's a kink on both sides, but a lot of these gainers are not the one with the fetish. It's just like OnlyFans for people who want to see people die. I don't think it might be a fat fetish isn't sexual, but I don't think it is. I honestly just think it's a control thing where you want to see someone get so fat they can't even move anymore. And for what reason, I don't know, because there's weird kinks and weird fetishes all over the planet for all different kinds of things. Again, we've talked about many things, including people with poop and pee and feet.
So wow, that's you.
You know what I mean? People have the weirdest fetishes, and they exist all across the board. But this one is a big one, and it pays them a lot of money.
Apparently, okay, I see a lot of you guys saying that you like him, which is good to hear, because I'm not going to stop playing clips. But there was this whole drama on Twitter, people being offended of people playing his clips. I don't know if we're going to go after what everybody's ever done. Like, there would be nobody to watch. I truly don't know what the issue is or why people have something against him. But like, I don't know. We'd have nothing to watch if we go through everybody's past and what they've done before. Like, we'd have nobody to watch. You couldn't even watch me if we go based on my past. Like, I like this guy. He tells the truth. He's not fooled by your bullshit. That's what it seems to me. Like, he could just see shit from a mile away and he'll call it out.
I'm doing
eating. Oh, thank you so much. The ED hotline 24/7 866-375-1693. He's great, Sue said. Love DCP. He's funny to me. Okay, this was the concert I had, and it put me in such a good mood. I was listening to The Warehouse by Dave Matthews. Then I was listening to Tripping Billies. And then I went to a more serious song, The Last Stop. I just really like his vocals in this song. It's very interesting. Very intense. Makes you ready to face the day. But I still am not ready to face the hill. We'll face it tomorrow, and I'll play that song before. All right, so here's the recap of her exploring downtown Ottawa and the National Art Gallery. So she's fasting, looking massive, goes to the National Art Gallery 1 hour before it closes. Maybe Disability Helpless ARC isn't working anymore because a group of people totally ignored her when she pretended to not know how to enter the museum. Okay, if she was doing the shit that she does in my city, everybody would know about her. Everybody. I think our city has like 35,000 people. I don't know. Maybe it's gone up a little bit now. But it's considered a smaller city, like outside of LA. But like if Foodie was here doing all that, like everybody knew about me when I was in addiction. Everybody. Everybody. Anyways, I'm sure at this point, most people know who she is and want to avoid her. But yeah, they did ignore her, which was funny. Okay, the art installations were awesome. Folds can't breathe and scoot at the same time. Claims she will return to the gallery. Okay, I'm not going to pretend that I'm an artist and I understand it. But what I do know is if I were to go, I'd be respectful, which she wasn't. Hold on. I want to show you guys some of the pieces. This is the big spider outside of it. It symbolizes Louise's mother. That's cool. If you're scared of spiders, it might not be fun for you. But I appreciate the time and effort that it must have taken to make that, right? Completely ignored by these people when asked where the entrance was. Well, I don't think they work there. Showed up at 4 p.m. Eastern when the gallery closes at 5. Okay, here's some of the pieces. Blowing through exhibits and not reading the placards or providing more details about the art. She doesn't really care. I think she just wanted to see if she could get away with filming. The security guard thought she was using GPS to navigate the museum. Deep breathing while on the scooter, bedbound ARC incoming. Yeah, when Foodie first saw this, she said this is unsettling, and I agree with her. It's just a head. Yeesh. What the heck is this? Light on a green cloth, she says. I'm about to make art, I'm telling you. I just love the vibe of art galleries, she says. I'm uncomfy. Put that baby head in there. There's some interesting installations and areas in here that she's scooting through because why try to make a good vlog and save her YouTube channel? That rock has a face. Do you see it? It looks like a Fraggle. It's a nice museum. Coco. I think they need to make art of you and Chachi. Well, you wouldn't stay still long enough. Oh, it's pretty. It's beautiful in Canada. Everything is so clean and well taken care of. I do have to say that. Foodie just went to see someone's butt on a wall. You can't convince me otherwise. After seeing this beauty and talent, this absolute jump scare, how does she look like that just scooting around a museum? Like she didn't have to walk. She's turning shades of purple. Big wall of blocks, she says. I need to read what their excuse for this is. You uncultured swine. Okay, turns out math is the reason for the block arrangement. Can't blame Cutie. She was an English major. So here in one of Judd's so-called progressions, the spacing of the green elements is determined by a mathematical progression of inverse natural numbers. Describing his response to seeing Judd's first progression in New York in 1968. Former NGC curator Bryden Smith wrote, "It was love at first sight and I couldn't take my eyes off of it. It was simple and open yet complex. The longer I looked, the more interesting it became." Well, she could have read that. Claims she will come back to film again. This sounded cool, but of course she didn't wait for the screens to load completely before scooting off. Glass life. In this installation, Sarah reckons with the reality of living in a state of constant digital intervention. At a time when private space has become exposed to public consumption and contemporary lives are filled with a ceaseless visual stream of news, content, and consumer choices, Swiner's work serves as a reminder of the arbitrary nature of our attachments to the images that hold us in states of sustained desire. Created during the global coronavirus pandemic, Glass Life effortlessly evokes the frenetic mood of its time, its excessive consumption, paranoia, and boredom while offering striking moments of visual pleasure. We didn't wait for the rest of it. That actually sounded really interesting. Look at the seal. Chantel says, "It's me. No, the fake seal has more purpose and direction in life." Anyways, that's pretty much her vlog, okay? Summary, log off and touch grass. We're losing touch with reality. Yes. It's true, though. If you think about it, like, even when I'm scrolling, something's always being, like, sold to me. Or beliefs, political views, whatever, is being pushed on me. I don't know. If you think about it, it's all about consumerism and pushing in an agenda. It's true. And then we mindlessly scroll sometimes. Like I can for like an hour and not even realize that an hour went by. Shenanigans said the LCU stays employing problematic people while pretending to actually give a fuck about problematic behavior. They only speak up when it affects their bottom line, which is money. Girl World is not stupid. They hire animal abusers. CD-ROM, I mean, maybe he wasn't a PDF, but he was friends with one, so that's gross. I'm looking at all the people who fake cancer. There was a woman who was drinking and smoking while pregnant, and literally people were donating for this woman and people on piano with her to drink more, hit their vapes. I mean, they're not exactly like the most stand-up people. But God forbid somebody searches a Facebook. I mean, if you're that paranoid, get off Facebook. Anybody can search anybody. I search people all the time. I do. I'm fucking nosy. Anyways, apparently Rosie has been saying she suffers from the same thing as Eugenia does. Which like Rosie, seriously get help. Like anybody who understands or can Google what Eugenia goes through, you are clearly not restricting anything, miss. I'm sat in front of a giant chocolate cake. Like there are no, every time you hit a new low, I think it can't get any worse. Seriously. Oh, silly, it's Lily said AOR can't vote, y'all. Oh, Lordy, it's Jordy replay. I just like Jordy clips. I know he doesn't like me, but I still find him funny.
People cannot have a real conversation because they immediately go to, you killed your cat, you're 500 pounds, you're wrong about this, you're in the Megan's Law. Like,
this is why I don't talk politics on my channel, because the second that I say something about politics on my channel, people say, oh, you're 500 pounds. Guys, this is why I don't vote. I don't vote because the second that I get to the polling station, people say, oh, you're 500 pounds. Okay, all right, we're back on track.
Fucking crazy. I can't take it.
His laugh is contagious.
When I was trying to explain myself, you just sat there and called me a racist over and over again. The more I learn about you, the more I hate you. That doesn't have anything to do with it, right? You know, it shocks me because you.
Oh my God, things I didn't want to see today. What did you? Oh, Rosie and the cake. Yeah, it's a sight to see. All right, let me search the Foodie Beauty hashtag one more time. Let me search before I let you guys go. Let's see. Actually, I don't know if Jordy doesn't like me. He blocked me when I said that I voted for Trump. So it's me said, once again, Cockroach Foodie got away in time, just like the fire in Thailand. The fireworks outside our house in Syria, not getting offed by the nice men with the AKs in Syria, not getting run over on her scooter in Ottawa despite driving in the middle of the roads. Canada and Kuwait. I'm scared to click on it. Oh, Canadians and permanent residents in the Middle East. If you need emergency consular assistance, contact our dedicated email for Canadians in the Middle East. Well, it happened around the same time. Here's what I know. Before I did my research, I thought everybody was a certain way too. I did. But it just takes opening your mind a little and searching a little bit more and realizing that a whole group of people are not XYZ because maybe two people are, right? Well, this is a Beeson day so far. Is this what BG is doing? Oh, this is... Where is this? I know it's her place, but like, what room is this in? Oh, it's her TV? That doesn't seem safe. But what do I know? Is that her TV? Oh gosh, hold on. There's so many clips of things that I don't know. Like, I feel like for the most part, we all are aware of what's going on the news. Like, you don't want to come to the stream and then see a clip of what's happening, right? So like, I'm trying to be very careful about what I show, but everybody has a lot of opinions right now, and a lot of it's under the hashtag Foodie Beauty. Boho Chic said, I wonder why she's hiding where the alleged spay area is. So obviously you're hiding something with that dumbass scribbled heart you placed right there. Inquiring minds want to know, Chantal. It's probably not healing properly. Why else would she block it out? Like, she showed incisions before on her channel and on her community tab. She did it with Julia. She's not... Well, isn't she trying to get her monetization back this week? I could have swore I heard that, so maybe she's being very careful with what she shows. Or she didn't get spayed. Well, what are the odds if Foodie has clippers, she would shave the stomach area, just trying to convince people that it was done? Like, she's crazy. MJK said, I noticed in this video Foodie brought her water while she claimed to be fasting. Water is not allowed during the fast. So she was not fasting. Foodie can't do anything right. Nothing. Nothing brings a group of assholes together faster than something that's none of their fucking business. This is true. Anyways, you guys, I think that's all we have for right now. I'll recap whatever happens today with Foodie Beauty in the morning. And we're also going to go on a hike tomorrow afternoon. So I don't know. My big plan is to be on top of the Foodie Beauty stuff, because when I take my staycation, it's all going to be about showing you guys places around SoCal. Like, we're going to go to Santa Monica. We're going to go to Long Beach. Anyways, we're going to do a lot of fun things. And I'm going to try to do Foodie Beauty. No, I'm not. Okay, if I can do a Foodie Beauty recap, I will when I'm on the staycation. But every day I will be live taking you guys somewhere. Anyways, we're going to be really on top of it until I take my staycation. So we can kind of just enjoy beezing ourselves, I guess, if that makes sense. But anyways, I'll be live again in the morning and then again in the afternoon. I am going to attempt to sit still for like 3 hours and rest my body. I don't know if Coco's going to let me. Nicole, thank you so much for gifting the memberships. Welcome to the Breezy Bunch members. If you want to join the members only Discord, please let me know. Thank you to my amazing mods, Breezy Bunch members. Everybody have a great day. Wash your ass, brush your teeth, and don't be a Chantel. All right, have a great day, great evening, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next live stream. Goodbye, everybody. I know I'm excited for the staycation. It's going to be the best time. All right, goodbye.